Hey, this is Smiley Dave for the Heavy Music Awards 2017. On the night, I'm going to be working the red carpet, but right now, I'm here talking to Claire from Olympus. How are you, Claire?
Very well. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm very excited about the award show.
It's going to be amazing.
Right?
It's going to be awesome.
Right?
Yep.
So, what made you want to get involved in the Heavy Music Awards?
Well, I mean, it's all about the arts, isn't it? Music and photography pretty much go hand in hand and have done for many, many years. And so we have sort of two departments that cover that sort of genre. We have our cameras and we have our audio department. And so you put those two together, what have you got? You've got photography, you've got music. So it would be it would be a crime if we weren't here.
Absolutely, and it's a genre that maybe it's not as popular as something like pop music. So where does Olympus stand with our sort of genre?
Fans. I think you're very lucky. You've got fans amongst the Olympus brand. You know, we all love. Should we say the sort of darker side of the music? Forget your pop. We love our heavy metal, download, and all those bits. So yeah, we're really happy to be here. We're looking forward to the night as well. So yeah, very excited.
Awesome. Have you seen much of a change in the way Olympus does business from the analog age to the digital age?
I think, if you sort of go back to the sort of 70s, 80s, 90s, we had our film cameras out. We had a lot of people like Dennis O'Regan, Jill Fermanowski, people like sort of Tony McGee, all shooting iconic music images. And so, to be honest with you, that name and that brand, whether it's analog or whether it's digital, has still sort of come through the ranks. People use Olympus cameras then to shoot iconic images of rock stars, and they're using Olympus cameras now to shoot rock stars. It just means that it's actually more people shoot with digital, so that means that lots more photographers get into it. And the kit's really small, it's really light, you can get in amongst the crowd, you can get images you probably couldn't get with a bigger system, and so it means that there are more people coming over to photography, I think, with digital. Yeah.
Okay. And I expect you can put a filter on them as well, so you can still get that 70s, 80s look with just a filter.
Absolutely. So you could do that in camera. You could do it post-processing. And the joy about digital, of course, is about style, isn't it? You know, with film, there was generally one or two different styles, whereas now everyone can just go completely crazy, and that's the joy of it. You can just do what you want, put your own stamp on your images, just make them a bit different. So yeah.
Put your own artistic. So put yourself in the photos.
Absolutely.
In a different way.
Exactly. And obviously you've seen that with the nominations and how many people that are nominated for the award, for the Best Photographer Award, which is obviously what we're sponsoring, the styles across the range show that people are different and they are sort of using the cameras in different ways, so that's amazing.
How many photos have you seen from those photographers?
Thousands. I'm not going to lie, thousands. There are people obviously I've heard of, some people I hadn't heard of, and so I've sort of done the whole thing. I've been stalking people on Facebook for the last 2 weeks and Instagram, and as I said, the range of images is stunning, is absolutely stunning. It's so exciting. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased.
Are you more of a sort of? Do you like the shots of the live bands, or do you like the off centre, maybe a fan in the background watching, going? That exact noise.
Exact noise.
Captured on film.
I think it's a mix. I don't think you can sort of definitively say this is the one. I think it's got to be about the range, because when you look at some people like sort of Mick Hudson who did the sort of iconic images of Ozzy, where that image just sort of stands out with the fist in the front of the screen. I mean, that is just such an iconic image. And then you sort of look at something that's a little less direct, and that gives more atmosphere maybe. So it really does depend on the viewer, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. So on the night, on the 24th of August, you're going to be present. What are you most looking forward to seeing?
Apart from the rum? Oh no, apart from drinking, no. Well, I think that's obviously for us it's going to be about the Best Photographer category. As we've already said, it's huge. But I think with the awards, it's the variety that you guys are covering. There's no sort of specific. It's about the festivals. It's about the band. It's about the photographer. So you've covered everything, and I think that's the excitement. And that's going to be the variety for me, and seeing the different categories covered. I think is going to be the buzz, and obviously looking forward to seeing the live bands.
Of course. I mean, not that anyone knows who's playing it.
No. Keep that secret.
All right. And finally, what equipment are we going to be using on the night to film it? Because we're using Olympus equipment to film the bad boy.
No, exactly. On the night we're going to be using small light systems, easy to carry. So we're going to be using EM5 Mark IIs, EM1 Mark II, small light, and if they get covered in booze or get covered in sweat, they're not going to problem because they're weatherproof. So they're going to be tough, they're going to be rugged, so we can put them through their paces and sort of throw them around a bit. So it's going to be great fun.
Are they going to be metal proof though? I mean, these are animals.
Should we see? Let's like photograph them at the end, before and after.
Yeah.
Let's do like a before and after. You know, one sort of covered in rubbish. That'd be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Some kind of satanic like sort of star on there and everything. Where'd that come from? Who's been doing that? Beartooth. I'm looking at you.
It's going to be great, isn't it? I can't wait. We will do a before and after.
Thank you so much for having a chat, Claire.
Thank you for having me.